Great thoughts of Alan Watts. Alan Watts, born outside London in 1915, a prolific author and speaker, and was one of the first to interpret Eastern wisdom for a Western audience. So let's know some of his important thoughts. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. I have realized that the past and future are real illusions, that they exist in the present, which is what there is and all there is. No work or love will flourish out of guilt, fear, or hollowness of heart, just as no valid plans for the future can be made by those who have no capacity for living now. But the attitude of faith is to let go and become open to truth, whatever it might turn out to be. Technology is destructive only in the hands of people who do not realize that they are one and the same process as the universe. We identify in our experience a differentiation between what we do and what happens to us. The reason we want to go on and on is because we live in an impoverished present. The moralist is the person who tells people that they ought to be unselfish when they still feel like egos, and his efforts are always and invariably futile. To have faith is to trust yourself to the water. When you swim, you don't grab hold of the water, because if you do, you will sink and drown. Instead, you relax and float. We cannot be more sensitive to pleasure without being more sensitive to pain. No valid plans for the future can be made by those who have no capacity for living now. Never pretend to a love which you do not actually feel, for love is not ours to command. When a man sucks a woman's vagina during sex, then the woman's vagina is getting extreme pleasure at that time. Religion is not a department of life, it is something that enters into the whole of it. What the devil is the point of surviving, going on living, when it's a drag? But you see, that's what people do. But at any rate, the point is that God is what nobody admits to being, and everybody really is.